This is the Unbreakable Golfers podcast, where we're shining a light on your pain and weakness and how it is affecting your positions, your power and your performance on the golf course. Habit stacking. Now, in the previous pod, I literally said about stacking habits. I've talked about it a load of times before. I'm aware that you could be the first time that you're ever listening to this or the one you listened to before. The whole point of stacking habits is you link one habit to another, so those two habits become the same habit, or they become the connecting bridge between the two habits. Think of this. If there's a song that you like, you won't necessarily remember the middle part of the song or a certain part of the song. You'll remember the chorus, or you remember the start, or you remember one particular line. However, if you was to know the words of the song, you was to sing it, the line that you said before and when you're singing the song will lead you to the next line, will lead you to the next line. It's a pattern that's ingrained in your brain. It's like grooves on a record. It leads from one to another. So there's certain habits that you do every single day, good or bad. They're just things that you do that have been trained into you, that if you could stack other habits to them, especially habits that are supposed to help you get better, they will become part of your daily routine, and then in doing so you become better. So a couple of examples of this. Let's think of ones outside of Unbreakable front nine. Right, you clean your teeth at night, yeah? But you, I don't know, you got lines on your eyes and you decide you're going to start putting coconut oil on your face before you go to bed. If you was to put a small pot of coconut oil next to your toothbrush, then when you clean your teeth, you will be reminded of that. Then you've only got to take the action. Then if you start doing that, that becomes a normality because they're linked together. That's a stacking habit. Let's do the same thing again for the morning. Supplements. So most people, if they're taking supplements, as in like physically just taking a supplement, not like a protein shake or anything you've got to shake up, but as in like a tablet form, they will be in a cupboard, in a drawer. They will be somewhere where they get forgotten about. Again, if you was to have a little pot of some sort, and that pot was next to your toothbrush, and when you clean your toothpaste in the morning, you was to take your supplements, you would stack those two habits. Make sense? That's how you stack habits. Now, in Unbreakable front nine, we do the same thing. We stack habits. There's 9 actions that you do every single day, but you won't start by doing 9 actions every single day, because 9's too much for anyone to comprehend. Trying to get someone to do one thing new and stick at it is difficult. So what we do is we do the Unbreakable front nine is you do 9 holes a day. They're not holes in golf, they're the Unbreakable front nine. You do 3 holes until that becomes a habit. Then you do 6 holes until that becomes a habit, and then you do 9 holes, and then you track that. So depending on what game you're playing, so if you're playing the full game of Unbreakable front nine, if you only do 3 things, guess what? You only got 3 out of 9 for that day. However, if you're playing a 3 holes a day from your Unbreakable front nine game, then if you get 3 out of 3, then you've hit your target and you hit your score. Easiest ones and the most bang for your buck, which is what I said before, is you want to get your body working on corrective exercise, stretching, routine, whatever it may be, fixing the biggest limitations that are the physical part of your body. That's one of your 3 holes. Next one would be hydration. Reason why: health, long-term benefits, focuses your mind. If you get the right hydration in your body, it's actually like having coffee. You don't have that sort of, I need coffee. Now, let's be clear, I love coffee and I have coffee every morning, but I have it after I've hydrated. So you do your hydration, you do your correctives, and then you do your targets. So you view your targets you're going after. So if you're completely clear on where you're going and what you're trying to do and the reason why you're trying to do it, if you review the targets first thing in the morning, it means you're doing your targets. Get your targets done, you're getting your hydration in, you're getting your correctives in, and you can do all of this in under 15 minutes every single day. You stack those habits until that becomes a normality. Then you start adding in the next 3 and the last 3, and eventually you're in a position that you're doing 9 simple actions every single day that will take you from where you are now to where you want to go, because the results are inevitable. So, a couple of questions for you. Where are you struggling for a habit that would help you? Is it in your mind, your body, and your golf? Follow-up question. What could you do today to stack that one habit to another habit and start getting the results you need to move forward? Want to know more how we do it, whether it's be 3 holes, 6 holes or 9 holes, and learn your whole Unbreakable front 9 system, go to unbreakablegolfers.com. Regardless, get after today. Good luck. For more information on golf performance, by increasing your power, by getting in better positions, by working on your body and mind, go to unbreakablegolfers.com and sign up to the free asset.